Hi, my name is Athena Zay, and today I will show you how to do a broken doll makeup. For my broken doll, I will be using Imperial Red, Pearl Frost, White Swan, Raven Black, Fuzzy Bear Brown, Wild Violet, Shocking Pink, and Gray, as well as Graftobian Pro Palette for blush. For my broken doll makeup, I will be using white chisel brush, a brush for blush, number 6, number 2, and number 1 round brushes. So step 1, I loaded my sponge with white and I based out my model all the way around in Graftobian white. Step 2, I'll add blush on my model using Graftobian blush palette. The name of the color is Candy Apple. And now I will add a little bit of tint of blush color just to blend in the rosy cheeks a little more. Now I'm loading my sponge with Shocking Pink and I will be applying on top of my model's eyelids. For my next step, I will be using number 6 round brush loaded with violet. My next step, I will be using chisel brush to blend it. Now I'm putting purple under her eyes and blending it with a chisel brush. For my next step, I will be using round number 2 brush loaded with white and I will paint it right under my model's eyes. For my next step, I'll be using number 1 round brush loaded with black and I'll be painting eyelashes on the model. Actually, before painting the eyelashes, I'm going to use eggplant color to blend in the black a little bit. Now it's time for eyelashes, using number 1 round brush loaded with black. I'm loading my number 6 round brush with black and I'll be painting her eyebrows. Now I'm loading my number 6 round brush with orange and I'll be painting her lips. So now I just loaded my round number 6 brush with Imperial Red and I will add some definition to the lips. Now I'm using my number 2 brush loaded with brown. Next step, I'm loading my number 1 brush with black and I will be repeating the brown line that I just painted to give it this depth. And I think she can totally pull off some freckles. Using brown on my number 1 round brush. Now I'm going to load my number 2 brush with a little bit of white and add a little white on her lips as a glare. So now I'm going to be using my number 2 round brush loaded with gray and I'll be creating lines on the side of her face. For my next step, I will be using number 2 round brush loaded with black and I will be painting cracks. Now I'm going to be using number 2 round brush loaded with white for some highlights. And here goes my broken doll.